Hey everybody, and welcome back to my gameplay of Mega Man 3. If you like what you see so far, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see the full gameplay, it's currently on my Patreon. Other than that, let's get into the gameplay. Because I never used the weapon against just regular enemies. I've always just used special weapons against Robot Masters. More or less, at least that's what I did in the past. So his spark shot basically traps an enemy for a split second in place with little electricity surges around it, and the enemy can still hurt you if you touch it too. So it's a very pointless weapon in stage application, and it's only useful for fighting bosses. I should have went to Magnet Man first. That's alright. Alright. So we're just gonna go and glitch that guy off the screen. So those bees drop down honeycombs of smaller bees. They like to just home in on you and give you a hug. Alright. So, when I first played the game, we had no idea about Rush Jet, and so we would make it to this area, and we're just like, well, what do we do? Unknowing the fact that you could just use Rush Jet. Oh, the first time playing games in those times. Alright, sweet, thank you for that. Alright. Easy. Shoot the monkey! Or gorillas! Oh god. And dang it. Run away! Run away! Whew. By the way, if anyone can tell me what that reference is, you'll get a high five. Gorillas! One of the earlier movies I ever saw in the movie theater. Alright, see ya. So, that's kind of my question to you guys. What's the most random movie line you remember that you use a lot, but it was kind of like a throwaway line in the actual movie? Alright, there's an E-Tank. We don't really need it. I'll definitely say, at least when playing this game, gorillas is one of them for me. Another one, and let me see if you guys can guess this one. So there's those bees. So another one I like to use is no, not yet. So if anyone can guess what that's from, you'll get 2 high fives. Oh. So I hate fighting him on this terrain. You have to do some crazy dodging that I just don't have the capability to do. Alright. Now we're through. And we're moving forward. Alright, so Hardman has a tricky dodge that you have to do with his weapons, which I didn't learn about until I watched Ron Mithro play this game. Alright, here we go. And hook. Okay. Hook, hook. You basically have to be all the way to the other end of the screen, so they'll go all the way off the screen. Otherwise, they'll come back and attack you. Kind of like that. Alright, this is intense. Oh my god. Let's keep going. Nope. Dang it. Alright, well, we'll try it again. So a lot of the weapons I have now actually don't work against Hardman. Alright. Now we're doing it. So with this, it's a lot easier to, once you're even with him, kind of get his energy down a little bit more and not have to worry about dodging as much. I just had so much less energy the last time I fought him that I was going to try to do the dodging maneuvers, but as we can see, that didn't work out so well. So, with Hardman, you get the hard knuckle. It's kind of like the missile type weapon in this game that allows you to break through difficult barriers and doors and stuff like that. Alright, so now my favorite Robot Master, as well as the my favorite music in the game, Magnet Man. He was the first, well, that's not entirely true, because I did defeat Hardman before I defeated him, but he was the first, like, difficult, quote-unquote, Robot Master I defeated as a kid. Alright, so this first area, I'd like to go far enough so this guy respawns, and we just take a ride through this first part of the stage. What sucks is you don't see these guys at any other point in the game. They're a lot of fun. Alright, and we get one more visit from Proto Man. This time it's just a regular fight on regular terrain. Alright. And moving on. Oh my god. See, I'm trying to get too fancy. I just really like the aesthetic of this stage as well. The wires and plugs, which could have made sense for Sparkman stage too, but either way it works. So you would think with those suction cups, those things could like walk up walls and stuff, but nope, they just go back and forth. So if you look here, there's a small detail here. If you see the combination of the two doctors, Dr. Wright and Dr. Wily. So apparently this is the Japanese version. That's alright. So that's kind of like the only detail that we know, without reading the manual, that the two doctors joined together to work together. Alright. So that's the only way you can actually get those, is by jumping off that ladder. So it's useful to not jump off ladders to the next screen. Oh my god. So these are called, they were originally called disappearing blocks, at least that's what a lot of people called them, until a recent fan-made game came out called Mega Man Unlimited. Oh my god. And there is a boss in that game that utilizes those blocks, named Yoku Man. So now people call them Yoku blocks. which I think rolls off the tongue a lot better than disappearing, reappearing blocks. So many words, so many syllables. Alright, a few more rooms to go. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Cool. You wanna hit me again? Or I just hit you? Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit, I'm gonna fight Magnet Man just with my blaster. Just because I have his pattern figured out. So he'll basically jump from one end to the other, and when he gets to that spot, he will either use his magnet shield that he has here, or he'll shoot you with his magnet missiles. Now, as you can see, the shield blocks my shot, obviously. There are some people I went to college with that couldn't figure out why I didn't just shoot him while I was standing there. And at the time, I thought it was pretty obvious why. So, there's his magnet missiles. Woo. As you can see, it pulls you in as well. So, he will also, if you stand directly under him, he will just shoot his magnet missiles off into space instead of having them home in towards you. And there you go. There's Magnet Man defeated. And with that, we get the Magnet Missile. One of my favorite weapons of the game. Alright, so now we move on to the second phase of the game. 4 robot masters get destroyed, and we get 4 revisited versions of the stages. But before we do that, we're going to get into, I'm going to have a refreshing pause. Thanks for watching my gameplay of Mega Man 3. If you liked the video, hit the subscribe button, like it, and share it with your friends. If you want to see the full gameplay, it's currently on my Patreon. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video.